Hi. So, I'm sitting here on the floor with my beautiful daughter. Hi. Can you say hi?
Hi.
We're just chilling out in the kitchen. Today is starting day one of me getting back onto the keto eating plan. Today I'm doing a fast, which has been really hard for me today because Aria's had some amazing English muffins. Yay!
Yay.
English muffins and yummy food. And to be honest, at the beginning of today, I really woke up like starving, and I haven't eaten anything. I haven't even drank anything, which is not good. But yeah, toast. But I'm okay right now. I'm a little hungry, and I'm gonna get ready to make like a coffee or something like that, so I can have something to start the day off with. Toast. So today, I am doing my full fasting. I'm going to fast today and either half or all of tomorrow. I'm going to try to do all of tomorrow just to help me get back into ketosis faster. So people have asked me, do I really like keto? Yes. In about 5 weeks, my first round of keto, I lost about 25 pounds roughly, maybe 24 or something, I think it was. I didn't do the inches. Today I did actually measure everything on my body that I want to track, so I can do the inches and stuff. One thing I have found though is that since quitting keto, the reason why I quit keto was because I went on vacation for a little over 2 weeks. First week and a half I did really well because I was at my parents' house and they eat healthy, so I did well, minus I added in more fruits than what you would probably eat on a keto diet. And then I went on a road trip from Arizona, where my parents lived, to California with my sister, and then back to Vegas. And those last few days were just so hectic and running. And, she has 4 kids, I have 2 kids, and just the 2 of us. So I take that back. My brother-in-law came out, and it was just hectic. So, I didn't follow the meal plan really as even close or even slightly close as I should have. So I fell off doing that. Coming home the day after I got home, my sister-in-law was coming into town, and so I was like, well, I'm not gonna start keto back yet because she'll be here with her 2 kids and we're gonna go out to eat and stuff, and I'll just wait for a few days. And then they left, and I had a week before my husband's surprise 33rd birthday, which I knew is going to be an adult night, and we were going to have lots of drinking, and I wanted to be able to drink, so I was like, oh, wait another week. So it's been about 3 weeks off of keto. I was good at first making smart decisions, and then I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll eat whatever I want because, I won't be able to have any of it again for a long time because I'm going on keto. So I hate that I do that sometimes because I think that it wouldn't be so hard getting back into keto if I had been a little bit more strict and a little bit, if I'd just been more strict, I would probably not have as hard time getting back into my keto. Anyhow, some of the benefits and disadvantages. Benefit 1 of keto, my acne went away completely. When I was on keto, my acne was completely gone. I haven't washed my face or done my hair. I look a hot mess this morning, but this is like truth. This is honesty. This is straightforward. I'm going to give you guys the truth. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing, the goods, the bads, the ugly. I'm going to tell you everything. You can see, like, I'm getting like breakouts, lots of little whiteheads. It's not pretty. I don't know if this is like maybe the starts of rosacea. I'm not for sure, but my face, something through here. My face was completely clear, and within like a week of getting off keto, even when I was making smart choices, my acne started coming back. Also, when I came back from my trip, I was actually down an extra pound. So I lost an extra pound after my trip, probably because of all the go that we were doing. 3 weeks later, I've gained 4 pounds. So I was at 219, right under 220. And then when I came back from my trip, I was at 218. Like 2 or 3 days after I came back, I weighed in. And then today, this morning, I weighed in at 223. So from where I was at the 219 to 223, there's 4 pounds difference. Now, that could be just because I totally like shoved everything in my mouth lately, the last few days. But so I'm hoping that, 2 days of fasting, and then I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting where I'll only eat between the hours of 12 and 8. And then I'll be eating the keto lifestyle. My husband's going to start doing part of this with me. And I'm going to do it for my kids. Because one of the things I was thinking about with my kids was as I was eating healthy and getting myself healthy, I was noticing how addicted my kids are to carbs. I'm sure if you're a parent, you probably, if you sit back and think about it, can probably recognize how addicted your kids are probably to carbs as well. So what are carbs? Carbs, of course, most people think of breads and pastas. Yes, that's carbs. But fruit has a ton of carbs. Not that fruit is bad for you. I think that fruit should be eaten definitely in moderation. But there are carbs in fruit. There are carbs in vegetables. Not as much in vegetables as there are in fruit. In vegetables, there's a lot of fiber. So when you calculate carbohydrates for this keto diet, for any of you who want to know about it, basically you're eating more fat than carbs or protein. Those are the 3 main sources of energy: fat, protein, and carbs. And the way that American lifestyle runs it is carbs are our biggest source of energy, then protein, then fats. And in keto, we flip that. We go fats, protein, carbs. So the protein is still in there at the same kind of spot, but we flip to make the carbohydrates the lower of the 3 intakes. So what I'll be doing is do about 20 net grams of carbs. That means that whatever carbohydrates I do eat, I can subtract the fiber. So if you were to look on, let me see if I have something. If you were to look on your labels for food here, let me get the first thing that comes out here. I've got some crackers. Okay, so they're, oh, it's gonna look backwards. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, so this is going to look backwards for you, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see. But, if you were to look underneath the carbs, this is so blurry. I don't know why it's so blurry. Under the carbohydrates, it says 9 grams. And then it has some stuff that's not bolded. It says dietary fiber, less than 1 gram, total sugars 2 grams. The total carbohydrates are 9 grams. So technically, the carbs on this for a serving of 4 crackers is 9 grams. Maybe just a little bit less because I could subtract maybe like a 0.5 out of the fiber. Being that it's less than 1 gram, I probably wouldn't subtract it. But on other foods, I might see that it's like 9 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fiber. The net grams would be 4 grams. So that means that for my 20 grams a day, that would only count as 4 grams. Okay, so you can subtract your fiber to get your net grams, and you want to say under about 20-ish net grams as a generic rule. Then your protein, you want to do, for me, I'm doing about 90 ounces of protein, 90 grams of protein, not ounces. And that's just based off of my weight and my body composition. But you want to make sure it's just moderate protein. You aren't eating tons of protein. And then your fat will account for the rest of your calories. Now the thing is that the fat actually makes you feel really full. So you don't have to actually really count your caloric intake, because your fat is going to keep you so full to where you're going to forget to eat. So whenever I was doing this, I would forget to eat till about 2:30, and I wasn't eating till noon. And in the morning I'd be like, oh, I'm so hungry, and then it'd be 2:30. I'm like, crap, I need to eat. I keep forgetting that I need to eat because I'd be so full from my coffee with the coconut oil and MCT oils and stuff like that in it. So there's some awesome benefits. It helps you not have cravings. It helps you physically, emotionally. I've been an emotional wreck since being off of this. But like, I have more clarity, more focus, and I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just telling you this is how I felt. So since being off of this program, I have not had any patience. My patience level has been really low. I haven't had much energy. I haven't had drive. It's been really hard to get myself going. It's been really hard to take care of my kids because I'm always on their case and everything irritates me. And I just don't feel good about me. So I'm going back onto this, and I hope to document how things change, and I hope maybe as I'm honest with all of this, maybe it'll inspire some of you to do a program that you've been looking into, whether it's keto or not. I'm not making any money with this video. I'm not doing anything more than just documenting my life and what's happening with me. So I'll keep sending videos out if you keep watching. I know this one was a long one. I'll try to make them more short-winded next time, and maybe I'll do some food in them as well. Thanks for watching.